So you mentioned RPA as really being the first part of the stack. Maybe help us understand, where RPA like fit well, and then how you all started thinking about, because you started adding to your technology stack, adding to that stack, and really like the why behind it.
Sure. So if you think about the automation transition from your at one end, you've got your most basic macros, batch files, all of this other kind of stuff that's just very simple, very easy to implement, but pretty brittle. And you move up towards the other end of the line where you start having more of the ML, AI, and more of the intelligent automation. We started out with our products as on that lower end of the scale, with RPA, with a couple of different products, Blue Prism, Azure, a couple of other solutions in there as well. And over time, we condensed a lot of those platforms. We sunsetted some of the platforms. And what we then did was, as use cases came along, we started to look for other technologies that would not only complement the stack, but also solve the use case that we had in hand. A recent example of that is the Indico product. We had a use case where we, as a company this size, you can imagine, we've got hundreds of thousands of AP invoices that come into Johnson Controls worldwide. So to any extent that we can automate the process of intaking those invoices and being able to process them, doing the three-way matching and whatnot in the ERPs, is time saved. And at that volume, but that's a lot of savings. So we started looking for various different ML products that would help us do IDP, or intelligent document processing, in conjunction with the RPA, which was doing, the heavy lifting of moving things through the process and system. So we looked at a number of different products, and that's really the way we go about it. We don't search out new products until we've got a particular use case for them. And when we do, we look at all the products that we currently have, and put together, as any company would do, put together this giant Venn diagram of what do we have, what can we do, what comes in, what should go. And in the case of Indico, it was, we don't have an IDP tool. And the ability for the business to train models, and the ability for IT to maintain that model, but really the business drives its innovation and drives what the next use cases are. That's really how we add the stack.
Yeah, no, that's really great. So you're able to really unlock that unstructured data, and then have that rule-based processing downstream, right? Creating more value in those business processes.